I wanna buy all of the latest kicks. I wanna lay the pipe on her if she thick. I wanna live my life doing rapper shit. Mike is life, that's the only life there is. I wanna buy all of the latest kicks. I wanna lay the pipe on her if she thick. I wanna live my life doing rapper shit. Mike is life, that's the only life there is.
YouTube, it's your boy, Air. Man, it's been a long time since I gave y'all one of these. A little different, man. Today, I want to go through my 1 through 20. Man, it's been years, bro. Like hard work and just relentless freaking dedication to collecting, bro. So, I got a couple honorable mentions. I'm gonna start with a pair that my man's had sold to me back in the day, man, and really like it was one of the sneakers that helped catapult my love for Jordans, but in particularly Jordan 1. So this is 2013 Black History Month. Shout out my boy J3. Truth be told, I don't know if I would be doing this if it wasn't for you, bro. So shout out you, man. Yeah, it's not the original pair. I actually sold the original pair that he actually sold to me, but just for nostalgic purposes, man, I ended up getting these back in the collection. Cause yeah, man, this is one of the ones that started it. These and then the Fire Red 4s that he gave me for the free. Sold those. Shouldn't have never sold them. Those should be sitting right here in this video, but it's all good. Honorable mentions. But all right, we could get straight into it, y'all. The 1 through 20. Let's do it. All right, let's take it to 2016. Let's take it back to 2016. This is the Jordan 1 that I knew from probably like this moment that I was gonna probably like want 1 through 20. This was like my first OG colorway. And man, I fell in love with OG colorways because of this exact sneaker. So iconic. A shooter really don't need no introduction, but if you don't know, this is the Jordan 1 Bread, but the 2016 Retro. Band is the nickname for these joints. Great leather on these, man. Classic pair. Took really good care of these. Did not get the 2025 joints because I still got these, and these are still super clean. So yeah, that's that, man. This really started it. This started it. This the one right here. Holy grail of all grills. Probably I never sell them. Yeah, that's that. But yeah, in 2013, bro kind of was hipping me. Maybe like 2012 when he gave me them 4s, them 1s. Bro was getting me in the sneaker game, but it wasn't until 2016 that I really took that dive in. And 2015, 2016ish, I dived in, and that was history, bro. That was it. But here, man, we got the 2s. So this is 2017 pack right here. The alumni, forget for the love of the game or something like that pack. But yeah, man. So before bro kind of introduced me into the Jordan world, I was a very big Converse guy. So this pack, when I seen it, I'm like, yeah, this is speaking to me. You know, a Jordan and Converse pack. It was in my early days of collecting. Like I said, really started going crazy around 2016, 2015. And I had to have these guys. So these are the 2s, man. This is the closest thing to an OG colorway I got for 2s. So, boom, got the MJ on the back. All right, we got 3s. I done sold probably a lot of my 3s, but this is one in the collection, man, that I'm not a big 3 guy, but this was one that I'm like, yeah, no, these is keepers. I got the Wolves as well, but yeah, these right here though, probably in my top 3s of all time. I'm a big I love the Pure Moneys, I love the Black Cats. I just didn't like how they retroed those recently, but yeah, we got the Tinker Hatfields, man. I mean, to me, it's not an OG colorway, but the concept is OG or then OG colorways themselves, because this was like the drawing board before threes ever actually were even produced to the masses. So to me, this is the OG. This is it, because when he was sketching it up and in the lab there, this was what they was cooking up, and they ended up removing the swoosh, of course. But to me, man, I think they should have kept it. I think that's an iconic look on these. And yeah, to me, this gonna go down as one of the dopest threes. That Nike Air on the back. Come on, you can't beat it, bro. Shout out Tinker. We got the militaries. Man, I done had multiple renditions of these. So I done had the Fusions. I've had the 2012 retro of these. Sold both of those. But of course, in 2024, you know I had to go get the Jordan 4 militaries. 2024 retro joints. Nike Air on the back of them things. Some peaks on there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can't beat them. Here we got another OG colorway, which is the Grape 5s, but these are the Fresh Prince edition from 2018. Yeah, it was a celebration of Will Smith and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show. You know, on the show he wore them with no laces. So these are slip-ins. No laces in these joints. You can't even put them in unless you puncture holes in these joints. But yeah, classic, man. Classic 5s. My first 5s was the blue suede joints. But I ended up selling them guys. But yeah, just couldn't part with these though. Something about them. OG, man. Something about them OG colorways. Another OG colorway. These are the maroon 6s. Like I said, the 2015 retro of these joints. Nike Air on the back of them things. Love these, man. I feel like in 2015 they really went crazy with like this maroon and Bordeaux vibe. So definitely happy to have these in my collection. Can't sell them. Love these. Probably my favorite 6s of all time. It's up there anyway. It's up there. 2015, just like I was telling y'all, man, with that Bordeaux color. We got it again with the 7 Bordeaux. Classic, bro. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Yeah, definitely my favorite pair of 7s, man. Just another one I would never part with. Aqua 8s, another 2015 pair. So maybe not Bordeaux, but you still got that purple kind of vibe. So it's still kind of going with the last 2 I showed y'all previously. Classic OG colorway, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sad, I'm actually selling these. And I don't know if I'm gonna get them back. I got the white aquas as well. So I'm kind of content with those, man. But definitely a classic. I wanted to switch it up for the 9s, man, because I had the Space Jam 9s or whatever, the OG white and black joints. I sold those, and I do have the olive pair, but I feel like everybody got olives. I wanted to show y'all something a little bit different to tell a story. So, boom. We got the 2017 Pinnacle baseball joints. Fire, fire, fire. Leather on these is super premium, man. Whole upper leather except for the mesh tongue. Sail bottoms on them things. And my favorite part, aside from like this being like a baseball glove with the stitching on the side, is the back. Got the 35 for when he played in minor league baseball for, I forget, I think it was like some Birmingham Barons or something like that. But yeah, super classic, man. Because what people don't know is that when the 9s released, he was a baseball player. He was not hooping. So I just think that this more so tells the story of the history of Jordan. You know what I mean? Another 9 OG. Had the Seattle's, sold them guys, so I got the OBOs for y'all. But funny thing about these is, like, I remember when I first started collecting, man. This was like the only 10 I ever wanted. It's probably like really one of the only Jordans I had wanted for a long time. So getting these was really a big deal for me, for sure. Of course, because I was definitely a super big Drake fan. Still mess with the boy. But yep, OV hoes. First 11s, Space Jam joints. And these was the 45 on them. You know what I mean? So, cause like I told y'all know I started around 2016 when I really was going crazy. So I never had a pair with the 23 on the back. I came in the game with the 45. So, boom, Space Jams, iconic. Yeah, definitely a classic Jordan 11, bro. Can't beat these. Classic. Probably at one point, this was definitely like my favorite Jordan 2, man. Like, definitely top 5 flu games. I feel like everybody loved the flu games at one point, right? I mean, look at that. It's super iconic, bro. You can't beat these, man. Definitely probably the best 12s of all time. I think that's where I was at with these rules. Like, man, it's not a better 12 than these. Do I still feel that way? Probably. Man, it's still probably. These are grill status, man. Can't be mad at these. So yeah, 2016 joints. These had a lot of flaws on them, but man, super dope though. 2017 retro, the Bread 13 was definitely another one. It was just one of my favorites at the time, bro. So was always a big fan of that. The Panther Eye on the side. I remember seeing that as a kid, man, and just being in love with that. Man, I want a pair of those. So getting these was it was a big deal for me when it happened. Now I'm probably gonna sell them. But love these things. Came in that silver retro box. Super classic, man. Yeah. Couldn't tell me nothing when I got these, bro. Couldn't tell me nothing. Laney 14s. Just another great addition, though, man, to any collection because the story that it's telling. You know, I got Jordan from his early, you know, Ricky days. He came in with the Breads, of course, and then they banned that. He had the Chicago's on. And even these tell like a story of, you know, UNC days, you know what I mean? So this pair, high school days, with the Laney Hawk. So that's another reason I just had to have these. And then the low top cut version of this, just super fire, super unique shoe, bro. Love these. 15s, oh man, this was probably like, I feel like I keep saying this, it's one of my favorite Jordans. It's probably my favorite Jordan at one point. Maybe not this colorway, but this silhouette. I had the Obsidian joints from 2017, but these came out first, I believe, in 2017, and I recently went back and grabbed these guys, just because I just had to have a 15 in the collection. These is nasty, bro. I think a lot of people sleep on these. It is a little bulkier, but to me though, this is one of my favorites. I wish they did more with these colorways. People sleep on the 15. 15s, goated in my opinion. So yeah. Dang, was Jordan still playing when these came out? This might be like the first shoe maybe when he retired. I can't remember, bro. No, he was still hooping. He was still hooping when he did these, if I'm not mistaken. But that's those 15 joints. 16 guys. Just another piece, man. You know, I was building, bro. Just knew I'm like 1 through 20. Gotta get that 1 through 20. So grab these guys, 2016 retro. Yeah, these is fire, bro. Got the mask on them. I done bust these down sporty. I done bust these down at a wedding, my sister's wedding. Like these is fire. That patent leather. Yeah, this another shoe that Jordan just don't bring out the vault enough. Like, come on, Jordan Brand. We need more 16s, man. We need more. That mask and all the, like, just the unique details on this joint. Had another little touch on the toe. Yeah, I think that this is fire. I mean, and then you could bust it down no mask, even though it's a little bit uglier like that. But still super dope, man. Again, this was a part of the collection, man. It was a part of the journey. All right, baddies. Yeah, get out here, baddies. She's upset. That's pepper for you. All right, so 17s, man. This is Another classic pair. Got memories that I hold near and dear associated with these. Super duper clean. Wish I had the original pair. They came with the suitcase, but yeah, they got a a version of the 17 with the mask as well. But these came just like this, and this is a 2016 retro. These Copper 17s, fire, classy. Like I said, came with a suitcase. This bossy. Look like you got like crocodile touches and yeah, all type of fire details. These cold, bloody, wooden 7. 18s, 2018. See, Jordan was cooking, bro, when they was doing stuff like this. When they brought these out the vault, they say we gonna bring the 18s in 2018, and they stopped doing that maybe like around the 20s. We'll get to that stuff, but boom, sport blues 18s, fire, 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 fire. Okay, you got the little tongue that peel down. It basically represent Jordan with the tongue sticking out. And you got the silver Jordan on the inner of the tongue. Supposed to have like details just like sports car inspired, so I think this is supposed to be like carbon fiber detail right there. And definitely got the carbon fiber at the bottom there where that Jumpman is at. But yeah, these fire. These is fire. Yep. Yeah, definitely sports car vibes was what this was supposed to be giving. Race car, sports car, whatever. Yeah, super hard, man. Happy to have these in the collection. Let's see, box was hard. Came with the 18 on the box. Can't beat that, bro. Can't beat that. 2019. Alright, so again, this is still Jordan cooking. They gave us the 19s in 2019. This is the 2019 retro of the Flint edition. And these was the next to come out after he retired. So Flint joints, just historic, part of the timeline. I had to get them. Very clean too, bro. Like, I don't know what this mask is on here. This isn't really removable though. It's a part of it, like a strap in the back. But yeah, this is just, it's crazy. I just feel like it was on some futuristic stuff, man. I want the dope little 19 box. Hard, man, hard. We need more of that, Jordan. Come on, man, digging that board. Digging that board. And this will really cap it off, man. Everything else after this gonna be honorable mentions, but this is what I was, this was the destination right here. So this was definitely a special one for me. They came out in 2015 though, so I didn't have to wait or anything for these. Unfortunately, in 2020 they didn't drop a Jordan 20. But yeah, 2015 retro stealth Jordan 20 joints. Patent leather, nubuck, all type of crazy details, man. Like, these tell a story within themselves because you got like cars and sneakers and championship rings and just all type of stuff that kind of just tell Jordan's story. You got Mars Blackman, look, which I'm like the Detroit version of, but yeah. Definitely need probably more 20s, man, but I don't know. My days of this is over, man. I probably wouldn't buy them if they dropped them now, but cause I've done it. I did it. I made it, y'all. Like, I did it, man. So, I guess everything after this though, man, 20s, boom. Honorable mentions. They did not drop the 21s in 2021, so they didn't keep that going. So unfortunately, next up on my list, I got the 31s. These are the Chicago joints. I was in Chicago, my first trip ever being there. I seen a guy with the blue 31s on, and I don't know, it did something to me. So I went back home, and I'm like, I need me some 31s. Ended up grabbing these guys. Super fire, man. So it's supposed to definitely like loosely draw inspiration from the Jordan 1. So you got the Jordan 1 box on the inside, and then on the outside, you got the 31. But yeah, little details like that I'll be a sucker for. Even though I'm probably sell these one day. But these are nice though. These are nice. Great basketball shoes. Even though I done bust them down Yeah, just for casual wear, for real. But not too bad, man. Chicago joints, 31s, 2016. Probably never see these again. Super dope. Honorable mentions. Still want the 21s. Not gonna lie, Jordan Brand. Not gonna lie. If we can get the 21s, the all red suede joints, I'd probably buy it. I don't know, any colorway, I'll probably buy it. I never have. Boom, we got 32s here. So, wow. Michigan joints, man. I am not selling these. I bought these back in, what was it, 2023 when we won the Natty. Yeah. Yep, had to go back and grab these guys. But this is the Jordan 32 Michigan 2018, I believe these released. Yeah, 2018 joints. Got the Go Blue on the bottom, man. Crazy. You got the M on the insoles, M on the tongue, Go Blue behind the tongue. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm a Go Blue guy. You know, I'm Wolverine, man. I gotta represent, bro. So these is definitely in the collection for the long haul. Definitely not going nowhere. And just going from the 31s, I had to go ahead and have these in there. Last pair. So these was probably got these before the 31s and the 32s, and had the 33s in my collection. You see that box, Engineer for Flight, man. I was hyped when these came out. This was like the first new Jordan that wasn't like of the original ilk. That man, and I was excited for it. I wish Jordan Brand would have kept going in this direction. We got the Utility 33s. I don't know what else to call these things, but I want to say that they was called like the utility joints. Yeah, man, super fire, bro. Super fire. Vibes like this also give me vibes of like a watch. How like if you ever had an automatic watch on the back, it show you the inner workings of it. So I think I always was in love with this detail. So when I first got my first automatic watch, and I seen the back, and it had like the little inner mechanical workings, it just is something about it. I'm a sucker for that type of stuff, man. I love the air windows that be on the side of Jordans and stuff. I like when they show you some of the inner workings and they just give you them little windows, man. Even though you can't see that when they on feet, but I just thought that it was dope that they ever added it. So yeah, when these came out, I was hyped. Like I said, no laces, you got a pull tab. You just pull them guys, man, and you basically good to go. You can strap them on the side to, really reinforce the lockdown, but you really don't have to though. You can really bust them down just like this. And then to untie them or to untighten them, to loosen them, you just pull the pull tab. It's like a parachute or eject tab. They say eject right there. I will never be mad if they drop more 33s. I'm a sucker for these. I will not be selling these. These is fire to me. But one of my personal favorites, honorable mention, man, Jordan 33s. Amongst my favorite, once you get into the higher numbers for sure. Definitely up there with my favorites. So that's it, y'all. Made it through the 1 through 20. I want to say I'm a retire, but once you a sneakerhead, man, you always a sneakerhead. You don't retire, bro. So I probably never have all of these like this again, but I had to do this video for history's sake, man. I did it. I made it here. So yeah. We did it, man. 1 through 20. This was a goal of mine, bro. At one point in time. So yeah, just want to thank y'all for watching, man. Thank you for those who was like a part of the journey when I was doing sneaker YouTube. I'll probably still do videos every now and again, but for the most part, man, I did it. I've been there, I've done that. I'm a music artist, man. So you will probably see me doing more of that than anything, but tap in though, man. Still hit that like button, subscribe, man, for more content, because you never know what you're gonna get with a guy like me. I'm gonna always still have sneakers. I'm gonna always show it to y'all. But this may be the last time I'm going this hard as like a collector. You know, this is it. I did it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, Aaron Mars, aka Mars Focus. We out. Peace.
Thank you so much for listening. Come and roll with the winning team.
Who says man was not meant to fly?
Yes, Mon. Yes, Mon. Yes, Mon. Yes, Mon. Yes, Mon. Goodbye, Mars.